Marlon Harewood.
Marlon, good to meet you.
And
How did your mind shift once you retired from football? Because it's a big jump, isn't it, from playing to retiring?
Yeah, it is. But I had a couple of companies that I had that was quite easy for me to transition into. So it made it quite smoothly, and the thought process was already there. I had a good agent that set me up nicely to ready for retirement.
What kind of age did you start to think about that? Because as an 18-year-old, did you? What kind of?
No, come on. I'm stretching it a bit. I don't think any footballer will be thinking of that age. I think it was like between 24, 25. It weren't me, to be fair. I'm not going to take the praise of it. My agent, he was phenomenal for me. He's basically just did to me what he didn't do, which is he was an ex-pro. So he basically was saying stuff that you would expect an agent to be saying to his client and his player, and he just did it for me. And we set up companies that I enjoyed, I liked, I was quite passionate about. And when it came to the end of my career, the sort of transition was already there for me to go straight into it. It's
because I speak to quite a few sports people, and you go from being the footballer to the person that used to. Yeah. So that transition's a big jump. So what are the challenges there?
Yeah, I'm quite fortunate. There weren't no really challenges for me because when I come to my end of my career, I was ready to stop, and the business was already running. So I just basically went straight into the business and just went out and did what I needed to do really. And my thought process, I'm quite. Through my career, I was sort of that person. Go to Maz, go to help it. He knows someone, and in football, you know everybody, and I've sort of just carried that with me. And then when it came to my career, I went on to them people that I used to use as a player, and who was reliable for me, and it just took my business to another level.
If I give you a time machine and take you back into your playing days, is there anything you do differently financially that you know that you would do now?
What, financially?
Yeah.
No, not really.
You had it all sorted, didn't you?
Yes, sort of. I can't speak highly enough of my agent, really. He put me in good stead to be the person I am, and having a sort of a comfortable transition, so there weren't no worries or anything like that. So he made it quite easy for me, which is nice to be saying, really. And obviously now my new businesses that I've got is one of them to help ex-pros, lads, to try and transition and making it easier for them, so they don't have nothing to worry about. Well, they shouldn't have anything to worry about, to be fair.
Finally, Marlon, I can't sit here with you and not mention Jill Scott on the overlap and the comment and Roy Keane's reaction to that. That probably is the thing you're most famous for these days.
It went viral, to be fair, but it's old school banter. It was well needed, and obviously I felt sorry for Jill because obviously she didn't mean it like that, because we played in a charity game, and I just putting myself about letting people know, and I think she meant like obviously we actually won that game, so our terminology didn't come across, especially with Roy, because he's quite quick.
Yeah. And what was the football like, wasn't it? It's basically just everybody's cracked up laughing. I thought it was brilliant. And you were on the overlap a week or two later to kind of give your side of it.
No, it was just obviously they gave me a call and just to give me my little penny's worth. They said, "Oh, would you mind saying something like this?" And I said, "I don't mind saying something like her. Is there ever a time when you regret when you said something?" And everyone was laughing about it. It was just quite funny, to be fair.
Brilliant, Marlon. Thank you very much. It's nice to meet you. Enjoy the evening.
Thank you.